2, 1. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Probe Virtual College Fair. We're excited to have you participating in tonight's event. We have some fantastic schools here with us today. My name is Daisha, and I will be your facilitator for tonight. Before we get started, I have a few housekeeping items for you. First, your microphone and your camera are off, so our panelists will not be able to see or hear you. However, you will be able to, I'm sorry, did I not share my screen? There we go. So our panelists will not be able to see or hear you, but you can communicate with them by clicking that Q&A button on the bottom of your screen to type any questions you have for our presenters, and they'll be able to respond to you. This is one of many sessions happening, so be sure to check out the schedule on the website. This presentation is being recorded and will be available at stridescan.com/probe. I would now like to turn it over to our first presenter, Oglethorpe University.
Hi, y'all. Thanks for coming today. My name is Katie Clark. My pronouns are she, her. Super excited to share with you some information about Oglethorpe today and about how wonderful our university is. Hopefully everyone can see the screen in just a moment. Just want a chance for you guys to see the camp. Oh, are you guys able to see the screen right now?
We see a slide that says follow along with transcripts.
Let's see, I don't know what happened. Let's see, one moment. So Oglethorpe University, we are a small liberal arts university within Atlanta. Okay. Can you see this is Oglethorpe right now?
You're not sharing right now.
Huh. Let's see. So some things to know about Oglethorpe while I get this adjusted is that we do have, again, a small campus, about 1,500 students. With that, an average class size are about 17. So really making sure that you have that really intimate experience. But being in the Brookhaven neighborhood of Atlanta, you really have those opportunities to access some of the major metropolitan parts of the area in terms of internships. In fact, 99% of our students do internships while they are with us. It is something incredibly important to the Oglethorpe experience. We really want our students to be able to show when they graduate that they have both this incredible experience within the classroom, but also that when they graduate, they have a resume that is impressive, that is showing off their skills. And even more importantly, that you have tried different things and know that you like to do them. I certainly went into college undecided, didn't know what I was interested in doing long-term. We have plenty of students who do. They come in, they know they want to be a pre-med major in our brand new science building. They know they want to be a business major with our brand new business school. But plenty come in and say, I need these advisors. I need these really fantastic professors to show me what my options are. And that is one of the really beautiful things about being in a small college is you have so much of that support. We have over 60 different academic programs. I named a couple of those up top. We also have a fantastic theater program, communications, psychology, truly whatever you are interested in doing. It's a great thing about a liberal arts education is you're able to find a couple different paths and see what makes most sense. We, in fact, even have an individually planned major for students who look at our list and say, that's almost it, but not quite. I love Oglethorpe, but I want to create my own path. We really want you to be able to do that as well. On campus, if you are outside of 25 miles from campus, we do have a 3-year live-on policy. We want you to be able to experience a really fantastic campus life. And so with that, we've got over 100 different clubs and organizations, Greek life, Division III athletics for anyone who's interested in being kind of a scholar athlete. And we're less than a mile from a MARTA station. So you really are able to get into Atlanta pretty easily. And even better than that, we've got Town Brookhaven right next door. So anything you could possibly need is actually within walking distance in terms of groceries, in terms of going to get lunch with your friends. It really is a campus community environment. And we pride ourselves on being on a really inclusive campus. We have about 51% students of color. And with that, there are people from all across the world, all across the United States, all across the Southeast, and of course, in the wonderful state of Georgia. But we really want you to be able to come in from wherever you're coming from into this really inclusive and diverse space, and be able to find your home there. We really hope that is what you are able to do, as so many of your peers have before you. In terms of scholarships, we are well known for being a really great value. 90% of our students get a merit scholarship starting at $19,000. You are still eligible for HOPE and Pell. And in fact, Oglethorpe doubles the amount that the state will give us. So $5,300 for HOPE, you're getting extra $5,300 from us. And then you just need to fill out that FAFSA to get your need-based aid. To prove what a great value we created something called the Flagship 50. Any students who meet the year's metrics are able to have their state's in-state tuition. So we match UGA's tuition and say the maximum you would pay for us is the same amount you'd pay for UGA before HOPE or Zell, before any outside scholarships or Pell. So my in-state students can end up paying a really, really affordable price for a private institution. And for anyone who's a senior in here, we are accepting applications right now. We are rolling admission. So anytime you want to send that in, you get a response within 2 weeks from us. And it is free to apply until November 1st. It is also November 1st, the deadline to qualify for our full tuition scholarship competition, which happens in business, theater, overall academics, and civic engagement. We definitely recommend you apply early. It is non-binding. You're not making any commitment to us. And all we need is your Common App. We can apply through our website and your transcript. So we try to make the process nice and hands-on and easy for you guys. If anyone wants to come in to campus, we are doing in-person tours right now. So obviously you can only get so much from me right now, but we are super duper happy to show you around campus, have you experience it. In fact, we are doing a special business presentation this weekend. If anyone is in the Atlanta area and wants to come in on a Saturday, we very much do welcome you. So I thank you guys so much for your time. We'll share this. I'm happy to answer all of students' questions and anything they might be curious about. With that, how are we doing on time?
You're right on time. Awesome.
Nailed it.
Right.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for listening. Super excited to share a bit more later.
Awesome. Thank you, Oglethorpe University. Our next institution is Georgia Southwestern State University.
All right. Hey guys, how y'all doing? My name is Luke Ellis. I am the Assistant Director of Recruitment and Admissions here at GSW. And we only have a few minutes, so we're just going to go over a few things, just a couple of highlights, a little bit about who we are, where our students are coming from, majors, cost of attendance, and options to visit as well. So with that, we'll go ahead and get started. So first off, we are located in Americus, Georgia. So we are in a rural setting. Most of our students typically are within 2.5 hours from home. So for a lot of our students, we're the perfect distance. So we're not too close, not too far away, close enough to where you can go home and come back on a weekend, but far enough away where you can gain your independence. If you've never heard of Americus or are unsure where we're at, we're 2.5 hours from Atlanta, Savannah, a little over an hour from Macon and Columbus, and less than an hour from Albany, and a little right at 2 hours from Valdosta. So again, not too far from home. By the numbers, we are a smaller institution. So if you are looking for an institution that's in that small to medium range, we definitely fit that bill. We are a teaching institution. So our faculty members are there to teach students. If you do research, if they do research, they'll usually invite students to join them on research. So with that being the case, our 17-to-1 student faculty ratio does allow us to have an average class size of 20 and an average core class size of 25. So it'll be similar to your high school experience that you're experiencing now. We have a 66% female ratio to a 34% male ratio, and our typical freshman class is around 400. I always like to include that because it shows that you're either going to be similar to your current senior class, a little bit more, a little bit less. So it allows you to get an idea and the feel that it's going to be a comfortable environment for you as you make that transition from your high school to your college years. Our typical student will have a 3.18 GPA, 1050 on the SAT, or 20 on the ACT composite. About 20% of our students come from private schools. About 90% of our students are Georgia residents, so we have a very large footprint in Georgia, and about a quarter of our enrollment is coming from the metro areas of Atlanta, with about 60% of our freshman class this year receiving Hope. Typically is closer to about 70%. So that will change a little bit over the years as well. We have over 40 different degrees and major programs here at Georgia Southwestern. They're all housed in our 4 different colleges: the College of Arts and Sciences, the College of Business, the College of Nursing, and the College of Education. So we don't have time to go through all of our programs today, obviously, but I do want to touch on some of our top programs. In alphabetical order, of course, would be business. We're AACSB accredited. Only about 5% of business schools in the world have that accreditation, so we're very proud of that. We have great faculty. A lot of them have practitioner knowledge and also theoretical knowledge as well to accompany that. Education is another one of our top programs. We offer programs in special education, early childhood, middle grades, and secondary education, and it was actually how we built our university status was on our education program. Great reputation. A lot of our students find employment fairly easily once they complete the program. And then, of course, nursing is another one of our top programs. We were ranked #1 by nursing.org to have the #1 nursing program in Georgia, something we're very proud of. And we also have a GAP program where we can guarantee admission for senior students into the nursing program by their junior year. In addition to that, pre-professional sciences. So if you're looking for pre-pharmacy, pre-physical therapy, pre-med, things of that nature, and we do have pretty decent placement rates. It just depends on which program you're looking at is what the placement rate would be, and I'm happy to answer questions on that as well. But as you can see, we do offer a whole host of programs that may find your interest. We hear a lot that college and high school are different. I know you're getting tired of hearing it. It is a little different, but we try to help that transitional process with our first year experience, and they're going to clue you into resources on campus, academic resources, resources for the Writing Center, and also help be your advocate in your first year of college. We want you to be involved in campus. There's a lot of ways to get active and get involved on campus. Over 60 different clubs, organizations that range from Greek life to religious life, philanthropic clubs, academic clubs, athletics, intramural sports, and also our SET team is there to make sure that we're having a lot of fun things planned on campus for you to enjoy your college experience as well. On campus housing, our freshman students live in the Oaks Residence Hall. All of them have beds that can be bunked or lofted. There are no community bathrooms at GSW. We have semi-private bathrooms. The sink is located in the room for your convenience, and either room comes with a twin bed, a desk, a chair, and a dresser. We do offer a private option and also a shared option. The option to your left is the shared, the option to the right is private. The big difference, you have an additional sink, a lockable door, and the closet is actually inside your room if you're doing a private room. We want you to be involved in Americus. Americus is a charming, cute little town as well. So we have a thing called Canes Connect that will show you what's happening on campus and off campus as well. So we have events that happen throughout the year and also some that are seasonal or annual. General admission is we require a 2.4 GPA, a 480 evidence-based reading and writing, 440 on the math, a 17 English or reading, 17 math, 17 composite, with your 17 required high school curriculum credits. Basically, take what your counselor is telling you to take with it in addition to your foreign languages, and you'll be fine there. The process, all we need is your application, your test scores, and your transcript, and we can make a decision typically within a week because we do operate on rolling admission. We are waiving the application fee right now, so you can go to your Georgia Futures account and apply for free for the next couple of weeks if you are interested in applying. Scholarships, 3.0, 1100, 22 ACT, and that'll get you eligible for all of our scholarships that we offer. This is right here is the cost of attendance, and this is how the scholarships can break down. So we really can whittle that down for you as well. And of course, we'd love to see you on campus. We offer campus tours Monday through Friday and preview days on select Saturdays. Go gsw.edu/visit, and we'd love to see you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Georgia Southwestern State University. Our next institution is University of South Carolina.
Sorry, I was muted. Hello, everyone, and good evening. My name is Lorenzo Myers, and I am the Georgia Regional Admissions Counselor we have here for the University of South Carolina. I am currently based in Atlanta, Georgia. But the University of South Carolina, we are located in Columbia, South Carolina. Columbia is the state's capital, and we are the state's flagship public institution. With us being in Columbia, South Carolina, we are essentially located in the center of the state. So we're about an hour and a half away from the beaches in Charleston, South Carolina, and then we're about an hour and a half away from the mountains in Charlotte, North Carolina. So really great location, on average about 72 degrees here on our campus. We're about 58% in-state and about 42% out-of-state. Just keep in mind, there's no quota that has to be met versus in-state versus out-of-state. We are the state's flagship public institution, so we will serve our in-state students first, and then we'll look at our qualified out-of-state students secondly. It's great to know that we do have about a 23% unrepresented minority and about 18% first-generation students on our campus. You can see on this slide as well our top feeder states, starting with North Carolina, New Jersey, Virginia, and Georgia. So you will be on a campus where students come from all over. We have all 50 states represented and over 100 countries as well represented on our campus. With Columbia being centrally located in the state, we are an hour and a half away. We are 1 block away from the state's capital. Also, Columbia has so much to offer, from Southern eateries to different internships and co-ops, and a lot of outdoor recreation as well. Interesting fact as well is that our campus was built first, and then the city was built around our campus. So our campus is woven into the city, and our campus really doesn't have any borders. When it comes to our academics, we are a Carnegie Tier 1 research institution. We have over 56 nationally ranked programs on campus. We have the most ranked programs out of all schools in the state of South Carolina. We do have about 32,000 plus students on our campus, but we're still able to provide that 17-to-1 student to faculty ratio. In your general ed courses and your general courses, you will tend to have 200 to 250 students, but once you get into your major courses, those classes tend to become much smaller with a 17-to-1 student to faculty ratio. We do offer 300 plus degree options on campus for our students. So I'm pretty sure there's something here on our campus for you. If you don't know what you want to do, it's okay. Undecided, undeclared is actually our 3rd largest major on our campus. Just to talk about a few programs on our campus, we do have the #1 international business program in the United States. And also we do have the #1 international MBA program as well in the United States. When it comes to College of Engineering and Computing, we have a lot of concentrations in engineering, but we have the only aerospace engineering program in the state of South Carolina as well. Just to talk about another program as well, is our South Carolina Honors College. We have the #1 honors college for a public institution since 2012. So our honors college is one of the top programs here as well on our campus. Also, learning beyond the classroom is a really key component here on our campus. We want students to utilize what they're learning inside the classroom into the real world. So no matter what major you're interested in studying, you will get some hands-on experience and some research done as well, whether that's through internships, study abroad, undergraduate research, leadership, or even service learning as well. Here you can see our top employers from the different states as well. Not going to hit on all the states, but you can kind of see where our students are being employed once they do leave our university. When it comes to students wanting to take that extra step and continue their education, going to graduate school, you can see our top graduate school enrollment majors in the different graduate schools that we do see our students attend. So we do see students either go into the workforce or actually further their education and go to graduate school as well. We do offer 2 graduate programs on our campus. We have our own medical school and we have our own law school as well on our campus, and also pharmacy as well. Speaking of our Carolina Elite, we do have our 3 Carolina Elite programs for our high ability students. We have our Top Scholars program. Like I stated, we have the #1 honors college for a public institution. And then we have our capstone program as well, which is another high ability program. It's just like our honors college, but just not the long commitment. My honors college is a 4-year commitment, while our capstone program is a 2-year commitment. When it comes to student life, we do have over 500 plus student organizations on campus. And this is just another way for our students to make our campus much smaller by joining an organization. So we have leadership organizations, academic organizations, honors organizations as well. One question that I do get from high school seniors is about Greek life. Only 25% of our student body population is a part of a fraternity or sorority on our campus. When it comes to housing and dining, we do offer 25 residence hall options on campus for students. We do provide living and learning community on campus where you're able to live with other students who may have the same major or same social interests as you as well. And then we do have 30 unique dining locations on campus. My favorite, which is Chick-fil-A, which is housed in the Russell House. We have a full service Chick-fil-A on our campus as well, but we do offer 29 other unique dining locations spread out throughout our campus. And with us being in the heart of downtown Columbia, you're just footsteps away from other eateries as well within the city. When it comes to the health center, we do offer health and wellness programs on campus for our students. So we're here for you to support you with student services and student support services as well. Gamecock Spirit, we are in the Southeastern Conference and we're in Division I. We love our sports teams. If you have any other questions about the university and the admissions application process, feel free to reach out to me and I'll be more than welcome to talk about the admissions process and the application process. Thank you.
Thank you, University of South Carolina. As a quick reminder, our presenters are able to answer any questions you have. If you can just click that Q&A button at the bottom of your screen, you can share any questions you have for them. Our next institution is Wesleyan College.
Can y'all hear me? Hi, my name is.
Sounds like you have an echo. I think you'll need to mute one of your screens.
Let's see, do you still hear the echo?
Just a second. Okay, try again.
Oh, can you hear me?
I think you have a second Zoom window open somewhere. There's an echo.
Okay. It asked me to leave the webinar.
We can try again. Why don't we go ahead and move on to North Georgia Technical College, and I will chat with you offline. Sound good? Okay. Right, now we'll have a representative from North Georgia Technical College.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us this evening. My name is Katie and I work for North Georgia Technical College. We have 3 campuses nestled in foothills of Georgia. I have a video that I'm going to share for you all to see, and then if there's any questions.
Welcome to North Georgia Technical College. We are the oldest technical college in the state of Georgia. All of our degrees can be completed in 2 years or less. We have some of the lowest tuition in the state, with the majority of our programs being hands-on. NGTC offers over 80 degrees, diplomas, and certificate programs at one of our 3 campuses in Kearney, Burnsville, and Huntsville. To highlight a few of our programs, we offer agribusiness, modern agriculture, horticulture, and environmental technology. We also have automotive technology and collision. We offer associate's degrees, diploma, and
Some careers include repairing engines or finishing the exterior. We offer day and evening courses in welding, where you will learn MIG, TIG, and stick welds. One of our health science programs includes nursing, where you will have in-class training along with in-field clinicals. Cosmetology focuses on hands-on training in safety and sanitation, hair, skin, and nails, and salon sales and management.
We have over 15 student organizations for you to get involved in, including intramural sports.
We are one of 2 technical colleges in the state of Georgia with on-campus housing. Convenient to live on campus and attend classes, participate in student activities, and hang out with your friends. Our student center has daily activities, and we also have a dining hall that is available for all students. The Georgia Technical College offers 16 tuition-free programs covered under the Hope Career Grant. There are other scholarships and financial aid opportunities available for students.
More information about our college and to fill out an application, visit northgeorgiatech.edu, and also don't forget to follow our social media at HGTC.
All right, well, that's just a little bit about our school. Thank you all for being here and listening.
Thank you, North Georgia Technical College. We now have Wesleyan College.
Hi, I'm back. Let me present this real quick. Hi, so my name is Paloma Velasco. I'm an admission counselor here at Wesleyan College. I actually did just graduate this past May. So if you have any questions in regards to like what's it like to live on campus, I can definitely answer those questions. So where in the world is Wesleyan College? So we're actually located in Macon, Georgia. So that is around an hour and a half down south from Atlanta. And we're close to Savannah, just 2 hours away. So really, we're also like secluded. As you can see, we have 200 acres. But at the same time, we're just 15 minutes away from downtown Macon. So you have that like that access to restaurants and also to like a strip mall 7 minutes away. And then our admission process is very simple. We really are just looking for mainly like 2 things. It's your application and also for your transcript. We're looking for a 2.5 unweighted GPA. And then our application is free. You can do it through the Common App or through the Wesleyan website. And we are currently test optional. So hopefully we remain like that in the future. But yes, we're test optional, no essay requirement, very, very simple process. And our financial aid. So we do have merit scholarships. So all of our accepted students, they do receive merit scholarships, and that's based on your GPA. So that ranges from 12 to 15,000 each year for 4 years. So as long as you like maintain your grades, that is a great bonus that you do get. And also we do have premier scholarships, and those are by invite only. So meaning that we really try to encourage all of our like seniors to go ahead and apply like in the fall, because we look back at our accepted students to see who actually qualifies, like has those high GPAs like 3.5s and up, and based on what you're interested in studying, to compete for those full tuition scholarships. And our top 5 majors, as you can see here, is business, nursing, elementary education, psychology, and biology. We are a liberal arts college. And so by that, a lot of our general ed classes that we have are very diverse. So you can be taking from classes from business, politics, psychology, graphic design, very diverse. So if you don't know what your major is going to be, it's totally okay. You have that like that time, and you'll get that with the liberal arts classes that we offer you. And also our Center for Leadership and Involvement. So we have a lot of our clubs that are on campus that are for advocacy. We have Black Student Alliance, we have Voz Latina, and then we have Global. And then we also have access for international students. And with the diversity that we have on our campus is kind of like the heart of Wesleyan. You will definitely see a lot of students from everywhere in the world, from Japan, South Korea, from Nepal, from Jamaica. So it's really, really great. And let's see, next slide, our first year experience. So during your first week, the first weekend before you start classes, you'll have packed weekend. And this will basically be where you are getting to know your roommates and other students, and you also have WISE class. So with this class, you're basically getting a transition into college, getting the whole experience. It's not like we just throw you out there and expect you to do everything. We really try to help you so you can like be confident in yourself that you can navigate around the campus. And our Center for Career Development actually integrate this into our curriculum, meaning that you have to take an adulting 101 class, and you have to take internships, and either an internship or a project in your area that you're studying. So you can definitely say that when you graduate that you'll have that experience, not just like you're graduating and you don't have any experience. So you don't have to worry about that here. You will definitely have that. And we are Division III. We have softball, soccer, basketball, cross country, volleyball, track, and we do have an equestrian team. You will see horses on our campus, which is great. You can come and pet them. We also have a club and cheer and dance club as well. And so if you want to connect with us, either you can email me. Here is Kayla. There's information down at the left bottom corner. She's director of our admissions. Come to our campus. We have preview day coming up. We have one next Saturday, but also in December. So you can sign up on our website. Definitely do that. Reach out, and we're here to help. Thank you.
Thank you, Wesleyan College. Our final institution is Oxford Brookes University.
Hi, everyone. So my name is Siobhan Frank. I'm the Global Recruitment Manager at Oxford Brookes University. I'm responsible for student recruitment from the US, Canada, and Mexico. Now we've got a slight departure from the other universities that are featured today. We're actually located in Oxford in the United Kingdom. So Oxford Brookes, a little bit about the university and our location. We're a mid-sized university, around 18,000 students. We are located in Oxford, which is in the United Kingdom and England. We're about an hour away from London and Heathrow Airport, which is one of our major airports that you'd likely be flying into. Now you might recognize the name of the city, and that's because we do share the city with another very famous university. So here in Oxford, we've got two universities. We've got Oxford Brookes University and the University of Oxford. What that means is we have a really high student population here in the city, and 1 in every 4 adults are students. So that is very much a student-friendly city, and it's a student-centric city as well. Now, Oxford itself also has quite a bit of industry and enterprise in and around the city as well. So we've got, say, for example, we're in the heart of Motorsport Valley. So for anyone who's interested in F1 or motorsport, certainly an area of interest, and an area that we do get applicants from Georgia often too. We also have things like major publishing houses. We've got tech, biotech, biomedicine around here. So there's quite a bit going on in and around the city. Now, as an Oxford Brookes student, you'll also get access to what's called the Bodleian Library and the Oxford Union. These are both resources actually at the University of Oxford, but as an Oxford Brookes student, we do have a really good relationship with the university, between the two universities, so you'll actually get access to these two things. Now, about Oxford Brookes, we have 4 main faculties. We've got our business school, health and life sciences, humanities and social sciences, and our faculty of technology, design, and the environment. We have a number of different schools and departments within that, and a number of different, meaning you've got a number of different programs that you can choose from. So say, for example, we've got our motorsport engineering programs, including our mechanical engineering programs. We also have psychology, nursing, education, liberal arts, all sorts of different things to get involved with depending on what your interests are. Now, over here on our right-hand side, you can see a picture of our library on campus, which is in our John Henry Brookes building. Really cool space, often gets described as kind of that startup feel. Now, why Oxford Brookes? It's more than just our rankings. You get the opportunity to live and study in Oxford, which is a world famous city known for its rich education and history. As an international student, you'll get to gain the fundamental skills and global experience to succeed in your chosen career. So here in England, programs run about 3 years in length, or most undergraduate programs run 3 years in length. Many of our programs also have the option to add an additional work placement year. So that is a paid work placement year. So at the end of your 4-year degree, you actually come out with your degree and a year's worth of experience. And on top of that, it's global experience. And a lot of employers now are looking for international experience from their employees. So it's a really great opportunity to both get that work and education at the same time. You'll also get to experience a new country and a new culture, which is really exciting. Make plenty of international friends. We have students here from over 140 different countries. So you'll notice that as well in the UK. It's very much global focused. You can tell probably from my accent as well. I'm not originally from Oxford, but I live in Oxford now. It does tend to attract a lot of international people to the city. Now, also as a student, you'll get the support you need, which is really great. So I won't go into too much detail here, but some of the different student support and well-being services that you'll have available to you. So our academic development center to help you achieve your academic goals, our inclusive support, our counseling, multi-faith chaplaincy, our career services to help you both with applying for jobs if you're looking for part-time work while you're studying, but also after you complete your degree. Our career services, I believe, is available for up to 3 years after your date of graduation, and our mentoring scheme. So we have mentoring schemes available both for current students and for our alumni as well. So it's really great. Now, as an international student or as a student here at Oxford Brookes, you also get access to a free language module, and that's in addition to your studies. So if you are interested in learning a new language, or you want to brush up on a language, there's certainly great opportunity there as well. So as a full-time student, you can take one free language module per year, which is quite exciting. Now, our entry requirements, we are test optional. We actually went test optional last year, which is really exciting. So now we require a high school diploma from around a 3.0 GPA. Some of our courses will have subject-specific requirements, which can be met either via a grade 12 honors level high school course or your APs. The university admissions team will certainly still look at any SATs, ACT scores that you've got, if you want to contribute those to your application as well, but certainly allows some flexibility for students, particularly after last year, who might not have been able to access standardized testing. Now, our fees range from about $14,000 to £17,000 per year, which is about $19,000 to $24,000 US. And then our paid work placement years are slightly shorter or slightly less. They're about $1,500 to £2,000 or $2,000 to $3,000 US. And that's primarily because you're still going to be supervised by the university and they're still going to be responsible for you. So a smaller fee, but also a fee there as well. Now, in terms of funding, we do accept FAFSA, Veterans Loans Benefits, and Sallie Mae loans. We do also offer a number of different scholarships. Depending on the program, there might be some subject-specific scholarships available to you as well. But we also have our £2,000 international scholarship, which is £2,000 off the cost of your first year tuition. So really great there. Now, how to apply? There are two main ways to apply. We've got what's called UCAS, which is the UK Central University Application System. So that's one way that you can apply, and oftentimes the way that a lot of US students will apply, or you can apply to us directly via our direct application portal. Now, to apply, you'll need proof of your qualifications. You probably won't need that second one because as a US student who completed school in the US, you won't need to prove your English language skills, but you will need a personal statement indicating the course that you're applying for and why you want to study that course, and a reference, preferably someone who's academic. And that's it from me. Thank you very much for listening. If you've got any more questions at all, you can certainly visit our website at www.brookes.ac.uk, or you can get in touch with me. Again, my name is Siobhan, and my email is sfrank@brookes.ac.uk. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Oxford Brookes University. I would now like to invite all of our panelists to join me on video as we have time for a brief Q&A. Awesome. All right, so the first question I have for you all is, what advice would you give to someone going through the college search process? And we can start with Oglethorpe.
Sure. For the people who are, kind of still starting out in the college application process, I always recommend doing exactly what I did with my parents, which is take a list of colleges and start coming through them. There are so many technologies nowadays that can help you out in terms of looking for what you're most interested in. So this is not going to be a paper process like it was for me. But if you're still looking at a ton of different universities, think about what's most important to you. So is it the diversity of the institution? Is it its location? Is it the majors that are offered? Are you willing to go somewhere cold? Or are you willing to go somewhere really hot? Things really do start narrowing down much more quickly than you think it would. And at that point, so many schools offer free applications, especially for the rest of the month, that if you think, for instance, like Oglethorpe, you may be like, okay, what is my final cost actually going to look like? What kind of scholarships can I be offered? There's no reason not to apply during the early action period. So you can see your financial aid award letter, see what makes the most sense for you and your family, and really allow yourself to look at different options as opposed to just going where the rest of your friends are going. So it's having that open mind that is my biggest recommendation.
Anyone else?
She took the best one. That's honestly it. So, and I would just say, I mean, visit is the most important thing, but also, I wouldn't be open-minded. So I know some folks will say, I'll never go there, but you've never visited there. You don't know what they offer. So just like what Katie said, don't be afraid to look at options close to home, but also be mindful of, how far is too far, and the visit will show you how far too far is. So Katie, she's just the best. She did the right thing.
And just to piggyback off of them as well, what Luke said, visit is going to be really key because you want to make sure that that university is a place is the best fit for you. But also do your research. That's going to be really key. Doing your research is going to be really key, and narrow down that list to like 3 or 4 schools. So you are able to visit those schools like during your winter break or during your spring break. So 1, do your research, but then 2, like Luke said, do that visit, because that visit is going to show you if that's the place that's for you and if they have those resources provided for you on that campus. So just make sure you're doing that visit is going to be really key.
Awesome. And Siobhan?
Yeah, and I'll just jump in as well. If you are interested, say, in studying internationally, or if you're interested in studying locally, that's also something that you can explore too. In the UK, most universities will have someone like myself in place. So if you've got any questions, please do make use of the contacts that you've got available for you at the universities. Reach out, ask questions. Sometimes that's the best way to kind of, there's lots of information online, and we certainly trust that you can go and do your research online. But if you do have any specific questions about our programs, or if you have specific questions about the application process, you can certainly get in touch with the people at the university. We're here to help you and help guide you kind of through that process.
Awesome. That is wonderful advice there. Thank you all. We are running short on time, so I am going to wrap up there. I have a quick housekeeping slide to share with you all before we move on and wrap up tonight's session. Okay, so thank you, all of you, our panelists, for joining us tonight and sharing such wonderful information about your institutions. And thank you to our attendees who are joining us live or on demand. When you close this window, there will be a quick 5-question survey that we'd like for you to fill out. We appreciate any feedback you can provide on tonight's event. We encourage you to check back on the schedule and sign up for more sessions. There are other events happening tonight, so please feel free to take advantage of those. This session has been recorded, and you will be able to view the recording at stridescan.com/probe. So check out tonight's session as well as any others that you might have missed. Thank you all for attending, and I hope you have a wonderful evening.